Hey.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
We got one person waiting. I'm pretty sure Bray was in the building over there. Bray out here. First of all, Trish, let's address your hair. How look at how
You like it?
come out here stunting on folks.
Please.
Second of all, Denise, let's address your scarf, ma'am.
You know, since I don't have the lashes and the makeup, I had to, fancy it up because I'm classy.
All right. Lou down there. Hey, what up, Lou? She done came on with the fresh eyebrows done.
Your mic is muted.
Oh, her mic is muted. Denise, you muted your mic too?
Girl, I have 3 4-year-olds over here right now.
Oh.
Last minute. 3 4-year-olds over here playing with Journey.
Okay. Got it.
So
got it. Okay, so
yeah.
Oh wait. I think that Lou's gonna be in and out here. Let me just see. I just want to see what it looks like on.
Got it. So
okay, so super quick.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I think that Lou's gonna be in and out here. Let me just see what it looks like. Hold tight. This is okay. For one, let me just go ahead, back up, and be like, what's going on, everybody? Let's first of all say hi. Of course, this is the first ever YouTube live for the SipNSmoke brand. Trying something new with this StreamYard business. Of course, Trish, are you right below me? Do you look like you're right below me to you?
Yes.
Okay. So Trish is right below me. She put me on StreamYard. She is a StreamYard Connect. She's used this for her podcast a good amount of time. How long you been using it for now?
This whole season. So
okay. Oh,
couple months.
You're good. Yeah, you're a good a couple of episodes in. So we got a comment popping. Hey y'all, we got the comment of look. So I'm excited to get stuff going just because I just want to see. So StreamYard is something that I'm about to see just how to use it, because once this person confirms the time, I do have something special for y'all on the 22nd. Okay. So once I get that time confirmed, and that person had better confirm it or else, then we're probably going to be using StreamYard so that we can get that SipNSmoke episode popping. So, welcome. If you have never been to a SipNSmoke episode before, if you've never seen an episode before, we basically talk about love, sex, and relationships. That's my thing. I like to do it. I don't know. We just have good conversations. Y'all remember Trish from the marriage episode, Lou from a bunch of episodes. She over there froze a little bit. We might pull her out in a second just because I'm not sure what's going on over there. I don't want her to just be frozen and then come back in all of a sudden looking crazy. So we'll see if that'll work out. But if not, I'll probably just pull her out. So we got a ladies' night going on. Wanda's in the building.
Hi. How's everyone doing?
Doing good. Doing good. You got a drink down there or what? Okay.
Pinot Noir.
I'm just gonna let y'all know that I don't have a drink because I need to focus on figuring out how to do this. I'm gonna be turned up and close everybody out the chat.
Well, the best part would be doing it while you're tipsy. You will figure out a lot at that point.
And then forget it all the next day. Come on now.
And then your live will still be on while you're.
All
right, Wanda girl, how was your day?
My day was good. I just, you ladies don't know, but I got my real estate license. So I'm just doing a lot of, thank you. So I'm just building my database and whatnot, boring stuff. How's your day?
That's excellent. Excellent. I used to do real estate. So just know word of mouth is all I did. I never really advertised. I only did word of mouth. So if you do what you're supposed to do, listen, the business will come to you. So good luck.
Thank you very much.
And I'm probably gonna need to buy something. I know that I'm buying something this year. So
holla at me.
Holla at you, girl. All right. So it's ladies' night. I see y'all with y'all drinks or whatever looking cute. and whatnot. So basically, because we talk about love, sex, and relationships, I did want to, for one, what we can do is I can pull out my handy dandy jar of oh, it's right here. I was prepared and I didn't even know that I was prepared. So I got a handy dandy jar of questions if we want to break the ice. But whatever anybody wants to talk about, get off your chest. This is a time for us to have that girl, chit chat talk. Okay, Trish.
Relationships. What y'all think about Michael B. Jordan and your girl?
Hardy. I'm loving it.
Good. Okay.
I'm happy
don't know much about her.
I don't either. I have to Google her.
I don't know. She move around a lot. She get around. She got miles on that thing.
Apparently, she dates, and she dates like these elite guys. Well, I think she dated Future, but I don't know.
She did. She dated Trey Songz too.
She dated Trey, exactly. Wanda, you got muted. But so that's what I'm a little. First of all, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel protective. Do y'all feel protective of Michael B. Jordan? Like, just like that's family. That's like my. I don't know why. That's my brother. Like, I feel protective over him to the fact that she has moved around a lot. Like, and that's not to say that she like they can work or something. I don't know, but she better treat him right. That's all I got to say.
She is pretty young. There's a bit of an age gap too.
So. How old is he?
He's 36.
And how old is she?
Or is he 36? I think 33 actually, and she's 24.
Oh, she young, yeah.
Yeah, so
she got a lot of living to do.
I'm trying to figure out what's so special about her, though. She's so basic.
I think she got a pot of gold up in that motherfucker.
To me, the way she moves around with these guys, like she's always in the news about something, dating somebody. I just pictured something else.
Listen, I like it in her. If she could do and pull these dudes, nobody knows if she's sleeping with them.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if it's like, is it because she's Steve Harvey's daughter, or
that can't be it? Ain't nobody
no, because I never even knew he had a daughter.
I think she's a stepdaughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But who's gonna wipe somebody up just because, like Steve Harvey though? Like, yeah. If you were Barack Obama's daughter,
girl, they be out there thinking Steve Harvey is like God or something.
I don't know, but either way, I think that she's a very beautiful woman, and I think that I feel this way just because I feel protected. Like, that's my brother. Like, come on, like, as long as she treats me.
Yeah.
Wow.
How you feel about it, Trish?
No, I'm fine. Listen, more power to her. We don't complain when men have this woman after that woman after that woman. I mean, so listen, if she can pull him, I mean, but look, he's still looked at as like the man. You know what I mean? Like if he's with a new person next week, people are gonna be like, "Oh Lord, he got somebody else." But it's not a big deal. It's like, "Oh, okay, he's with so and so now." So,
but he's been pretty private too.
That's the thing.
He's been very private about his relationship.
You said what? He doesn't do it, like he's not loud about his relationship.
He's been private about them as far as I like. She's the first person he's like been public with.
Who? Oh, Michael B.
Ciara.
Who?
Ciara, the one he got a kid by. Oh, you're talking about Michael. I'm talking about Future. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Now we know Future be slanging that thing. Right. Absolutely not. Future be slanging.
Okay. Yes, he is very private.
He is very private. That's why I'm like, if they were to break up and he was on with somebody else the next, like in a week, that would be a super big thing. And I'd be like, she hurt him. So now we got a problem.
Oh, now we got to cancel her.
What about that comedian? What's her name? The comedian with the mole on her face. What's her name?
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah. Who is she? She's dating somebody too. Common. Yeah, no. No, we gotta save Common.
What?
Ooh, I love Common.
Shut
I
up.
love Common. Mm.
Wait,
I
so
don't know.
what?
Common
You feel-
can't seem to keep a woman though.
I
Let's
don't
just
know.
keep that 100. He's been with a lot of people.
What was his
Yeah,
the last
wasn't
person?
he with like one
Angela Rye was the last one.
I thought he was with like either Serena or Venus, one of them.
He was with one of them.
Who was with Serena?
Yeah.
That was that
Right.
Drake.
Really? Serena?
Yeah, that Drake and Common beef.
Oh, is that what that stemmed from? Dang, I didn't even know that.
I don't know. He just so smooth. Ugh, he's so fine.
I don't know. He like a Halle Berry. Like he can't keep. You know how Halle Berry can't keep.
Right.
He can't
Right.
keep a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hate to see it.
How
So
about
it might
that
not
show,
be Tiffany.
How about that show Bridgerton and the Duke? Have you guys watched that?
God.
No.
The Duke is so
Yes.
damn fine.
I watched the whole series in 2 days.
He can get it. The Duke can get it.
Okay, let me.
I can't comment on that one, but I loved it. Loved it.
I just started watching Lovecraft and Lovecraft Country.
Yes.
I just started getting into that.
Yeah, that's good. I saw that.
I haven't seen
What
that.
episode are you on?
It's an episode where the mom, she went to dimensions, like she was jumping different dimensions and becoming different people. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Let me see. I think, but that's kind of far in, isn't it? Or no?
Yeah, that's a way. That's like halfway through.
Yeah, I think I'm almost done. I think.
Yeah. So how do you feel about it? Because it gets.
It's gotten really crazy. Like my mind thought it was gonna be, one thing, and it just went like all the way over there.
We'll see what will happen.
So, but I love it. I love it.
No, for real. For real. It's like I was watching it and then some stuff started happening. And I was like, that's just not what I expect. Like I was like, what wait, what? So but it's a super good series. It's nice.
You guys know what I just got into? I just got into This Is Us, and I love that show. I cry every episode. I mean, literally, that's a great show.
I've heard that it's good, but I'm not down. I'm not trying to be crying.
It's really good.
It's good cry. It's a good cry.
Yeah.
I don't.
You're just like,
Ooh, that's a good question. How do y'all feel about crying? I don't like to cry. Is that a
Why?
I don't really like to cry either. I don't either.
That's not healthy.
I
it's
kind
a
of
good release.
I
Get
stay
the
away
touch.
from drama, like dramatic movies. I just don't want to.
100%?
There's happy cries, There's like laughing so hard that you're crying.
Oh yeah,
That you can't help. If it's funny, it's funny. Yeah. But that emotional, like, even I don't know that I've ever happy cry. No, I have. I did at graduation. No, that wasn't it. I don't know if that was a happy cry. That was like a super emotion. It wasn't. I don't know. I felt something, but to cry because I'm sad, like.
yeah, that's a whole nother kind of cry. I don't like that.
But I think that you guys should explore that because you might be avoiding an experience that you need to cry about. That don't have nothing to do with the movie or whatever.
Right.
Something personal that you have to tap into. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll cry. I'll give a good hearty cry once a year.
Once a year. You can't heal until you feel.
I'll feel it for sure, but it don't need no tears. Like crying, and maybe it's because I pin it up. Like get super pinned up. Crying,
that's not good.
It just brings me down. It takes so much out of me. Every time I have a good cry, I'm asleep right after. It takes so much energy out of me.
If you did it more often, it wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I definitely cry more than once a year. That's for sure. I mean, I'll watch a movie and it'll make me cry. Like I prefer not to. I just don't
Well,
like to
why
cry.
though? That you guys should explore that. That's something deeper than whatever y'all got going on.
I think it's just the emotion of crying.
Denise says she's been crying every day for 2 weeks.
Watching the series for real.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. This Is Us will do it.
I'm a scared kid. That one.
Grey's Anatomy got me like that once.
Oh yeah.
I never got into that.
For 15, 20 seasons and it only happened once?
Well, no. I watched it like 10 seasons, but I mean, every episode was like an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
You're laughing, crying.
Has anyone seen American Gods?
No. Is that on Netflix or where is that?
No, it's a Stars series or whatever, but that shit had me dreaming some crazy shit the night. Don't watch it late night.
Something crazy.
Listen.
Hold on. Look at this. Look at my brace.
What's all y'all zodiac signs? Because why y'all can't cry?
I'm a Leo.
I'm a Leo too. You must be a July Leo.
Well, I'm a Capricorn rising and Aquarius moon, so that could.
But is your birthday in July?
No, it's August.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a Virgo.
Leos do be hard. We don't normally cry. That's why I be under the covers by myself with nobody, in the room with me. Like that. Yeah.
No. I'm a Scorpitarius.
Oh,
here you go.
It's a thing.
Cusp.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a Virgo.
Moody as hell.
That's a lie. Denise, you'd have been around.
Cousin a Virgo and she be moody as hell.
First of all, she ain't here to defend herself, so we ain't about to do it. And you've been around. You know good and well, I mean, nobody's moody.
Yeah.
Virgos be moody. Look at Journey. That's my daughter. She moody.
Listen. Virgos is first of all, they're probably top 1 out of 12. So there's that. Anywho, I just don't like to cry. It just takes too much out of me. It brings me down, takes a lot out of me. My energy. Yeah. It's just a lot.
You get some good sleep though after a good cry.
I be knocked out, boy. I be so sleep. All right, so we about to. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop out some of these questions. I'm gonna go in a counterclockwise motion, I guess, and then I'm sure that this will spark some discussion so that we can get it going. I'm thinking that we could be on here. We are already 18 minutes in. Excuse me. And we'll just see where it takes us. All right. So let me see. Ooh, it's coming in hot. I'm not going.
Okay.
Okay. What's that question?
We coming in hot. Okay. What was that? Counterclockwise? Wanda, that's you.
What's the question?
The question is, do you regret your first time and did you enjoy it?
Everybody got to answer that question.
Yeah, we going.
Damn. I don't regret it because it was a lesson, but I do wish I would have waited. No, it was not at all. It was like he just didn't care. He didn't treat me like it was my first time,
Right. Did he know it was your first time?
Yeah, he knew.
He was an asshole.
Right. Denise, Taylor want to know what you're sipping on.
It's a little, little apple juice with a little something in it.
Apple delight. It's an apple delight.
That not Ciroc apple. Crown Royal apple.
Oh, flame. Look, everybody with the snap. Good. Trish, talk to me.
Can you read the question one more time? What's the question?
Trish don't want to answer.
Look, I'm gonna even put it on the thing. Let me see if
Do you regret your first time and did you enjoy it? No and yes.
Okay. It was going down of it. No, all right.
That's all I got for you. I can't.
All right. I'm gonna let you live off that one, Denise.
So I'm still a virgin. Okay.
With a whole 3-year-old.
I don't regret it. I don't regret it, and I did not enjoy it. It was painful.
Okay, and I want to say Trish, but the first person I ever heard say yes. But all right,
yeah.
Here's that. All right, next question.
Wait, no, you didn't answer.
What is
Right. Hello.
But, do I regret my first time?
No. The first question. Oh yeah. What did you regret? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Blame it on it.
I got you. Do I regret my first time? I don't. I like to say that I live with no regrets. I don't necessarily regret anything in life, honestly, because I love the person I am today, right? If I enjoy it, that's an absolute no. Right. About that. Trish, you like about the only person, because you making that face, you about the only person that say they enjoy it. That's wild to me that you even said yes. So there's that. Oh no, I don't want to do that one. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, this is a good one because we actually already had a conversation about it, but we're gonna run it back because we got new people in here. There it is. How do you feel about your significant other having opposite sex friends? Denise, we coming to you.
He has opposite sex friends. I don't really care.
Okay.
I'll be like, get out the house. Do you? Bye. No, he has like best friends that are actually female.
Right.
And I know them, I've been around them and I don't have any feelings about it really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a no for me.
Really?
Yeah, really. I don't trust the females.
No, you don't trust him, girl. Come on.
No, at this point in time, yes, I do. There was a time where I didn't, you know what I mean? Right. But at this point in time, I do trust him. I don't trust these thirsty assholes out
there. They are
here.
thirsty. But if you trust him, if he's doing what he needs to be doing, then there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but no, you can't have any of them thirsty asshole friends.
Yeah, I mean.
They hold off pop. That's wild.
Right.
She said it's a hard
no, listen. I mean, I'm older, so he has a lot more to offer than what's probably out there. So he's probably very an attractive catch, you're older, with what he can get.
Older in comparison to him, or you mean in general?
I think to you guys. I think I'm older than y'all.
No, I'm 46.
Oh, okay. So we're the same age.
Okay.
We're the exact same age. So yeah, it's a lot that no. No.
I mean, and the thing about it is I do also think that nowadays, like, people don't really care if you say that you are married too. We're living in a different time out here. And so it's just different. So being married and saying that you're married and having a man with female friends, I'm gonna wait till my turn. Wanda?
I think if I've met these women, it may be a little different. Like, oh, you come over, let's all, have a wine night. Mm-hmm. And it kind of makes a difference if that person has a significant other as well. That kind of makes it a little bit better. In the sense that I don't feel like, okay, she has an ulterior motive or something like that. So I don't really know though. Like, I haven't had anything arise. I don't even have significant others. So like I shouldn't even be answering this question.
You like seeing mommy.
I'm single and ready to mingle, you know.
Hey, woo, woo, Wanda. Put you on, don't even trip. Okay, so Bray in the comments says, "See, cause nah, don't trust these hoes, 100%." Okay, male friends, female friends. The thing about it is that I feel like I relate to guys more than I do women. So I have a lot of male friends. And if he were to tell me that I could not have those friends, then I would feel a certain type of way about that. So for me to be like, okay, well, I'm keeping my male friends, but you can't have no female friends, that's not fair. At the same time, I'm just making sure that all is copacetic. I'm going to have to make sure that all is copacetic for you to have those female friends. Like, just make sure.
So he can make sure it's copacetic on your end as well, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, as long as y'all can check each other the same way.
Yes.
I think that's cool.
Okay.
That's good. And the fact that you have a lot of male friends, so you already know, you know what I mean, how it could be. So I think that's great.
Right, 100%. But Trish, do you have male friends like for you to?
No.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Listen, I don't trust these thirsty ass niggas either. Listen.
It goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
True.
Because they gives the fuck. They don't care.
You know, I always say if somebody's gonna do what they're gonna do anyway, right? Whether you don't allow, you know, female friends, male friends, whatever it is. And to me, it's like if they do that, right, and mess up the trust, they weren't really there anyway.
True.
To begin with. So let them go. So that's why I don't really care, because if you want to mess up, that's on you, deuces. I'm not gonna sit here and try and stop you from doing you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see that.
I hear you.
I think communication really goes a long way.
True.
Like, just with you talking about trust, like being able to talk with your guy. Okay, if I have my guy friends, you have your girlfriends.
Yeah. I think my answer would have been different if you asked me this 25 years ago. I probably would have been like, hell no.
Yeah.
Right. But for me, as I got older, I guess I learned to not give a fuck. Because people will do what they do anyway.
Yeah, that's the truth. I feel like there is also something about removing temptation too, though. You know, like I feel like there's a fine line, but at the same time, like you said, Denise, people are going to do what they're going to do anyway. And especially if there's a friend that you really, it's such a freaking short, it's like a fine line to walk. So I get both sides for sure, because he can't tell me I can't have no male friends, like for real.
Right.
I mean, how far are we going to go? That's it. All right, we're going to hit another one real quick. Boom. Oh, no. I know, right?
How bad is it?
No, it's really not bad. It's really not bad, but it's
you just don't want to answer it.
I would. If I didn't want to answer one, it probably would have been the first one. Okay, this is on a SipNSmoke hotline. Hey, if you could, would you erase any of your exes and why? Okay, damn.
I'm going first. Oh, no, I wouldn't. I mean, I only technically have one Rolex, but what's lesson? Everything's a lesson to me. Like,
right.
He taught me what I deserve out of a relationship and what I desire from a relationship. So,
yeah. Okay. Y'all see, of course, I'm still trying to play around with this. So what I'm trying to see, like, if I can make one person, like the person that's talking, I want them to be.
I think you can. I haven't done it yet, though. But you can.
Trying to talk.
That make people dizzy.
What happened?
Oh,
that's about to mess y'all all up.
I think you have to click on her picture at the bottom.
I did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, it says remove from stream solo layout. I mean, I could do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah, I like to see everybody's expression. I like to see everybody's like facial expression, you know.
All right. Okay, Trish.
No.
Okay.
Made me who I am.
Huh?
Made me who I am.
Truth. Lessons, 100%. Denise?
I would say no. I don't have any like bad exes or bad I'm actually friends with them all. So
yeah,
I would say no.
That's why you don't give a damn if he have girlfriends. That's making us dizzy.
All right, I'm
right.
Stop.
That's what I said.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I guess I wouldn't say friends, but I'm cordial. Like, we don't like hang out or anything like that, but I don't have any the ex that you hate kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. I try to live with no regrets. I would not erase any of my exes. I really only got about 2 anyway. Lord knows I am not the relationship type. Like I don't ever feel like I need to be in a relationship, and then so it doesn't make me like want to get into something and then break up. You know what I mean? Like I'm not getting into something meaningless or anything like that. So
right.
I think that both of my exes were lessons, and I wouldn't erase it, either of them. All
Period.
Right. Period. Ooh, no. This is such a generic question. Let me just see what the next one is. Ooh, this is actually really good. Okay, Denise.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever cheated on a significant other?
Of course.
Dang, no hesitation.
Yo, I'm loud. You can't have no.
I mean, it was so long ago, though.
Why?
I was in my 20s. I mean, I've done it a couple times, obviously, but not in the last, I'm going to say like 20 years. But, the person started acting really weird.
The person you were with?
Yes. And I think I kind of, what's the word? Like, what do you call it when you like just don't care anymore? What's the word?
Lose interest?
I didn't lose interest, but where you like blank out, in your relationship, where you kind of just check out, right? Mm-hmm. Checked out. Right. And then and I got busted. And I saw don't give no one your key. Okay. Never give anybody the key to your place.
I would give my significant other the key to my place because
never do it if you're cheating. No.
That you forgot that other part.
Right. Okay, I wasn't at the time when I gave the key. Yeah, it was so.
Lock should have been changed.
Yeah. That key jingling in that door, and I was like, "Oh hell!"
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think I was not in the act.
That was so funny. Wait.
Well, I mean, the person was in my bed.
So there was no question about like
how did that?
Yeah, I couldn't even lie about it. Like I couldn't even did one of those. It's not what you think, No.
How did that end? Like,
oh my god. Okay, so The person did not talk to me. When it happened, they came in the door. I ran to the bedroom to lock the door. They got in there.
Wait, what?
They got in there and said, so one person was under, in the bed sleep. The significant other came in and was like, what is this? The person looked up and said, you got to ask her. And all I could do was laugh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I was so like nervous. I couldn't do all I could do was sit there and laugh, which was the worst part.
Yeah.
That was the worst part.
It didn't hit you, right?
It didn't hit me. I was like, it didn't hit me till they left.
Did he hit you?
No. I said it didn't hit me until girl, we be scrapping.
I'm just saying, let me walk in on some shit and a motherfucker laugh at me. Like, it's happening.
Yeah, there was no violence, none of that.
Good.
But so they left. I could hear them skeeting out, burning rubber. And I got ignored for it wasn't right. I got ignored for like the next year. I mean, I was like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? This is so jacked up. I could tell the person was really hurt. Showed up at the house, got the police called on me. I think that was the last time I did that. And I think I was about 26, 27.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why was because he started acting funny. So we checked out.
Well, it was a she.
Okay.
But yeah, she started acting funny.
I see.
She started acting funny.
Yeah.
And I didn't know why, and I didn't have the conversation, like what's going on, like, caught her lying a couple times, because I had the key too. Go to the house, let's say, oh, I'm asleep, I'm gonna go to sleep, go to the house, and you're not there, kind of thing. So I kind of felt like I was getting cheated on.
Right.
So I think it was more like a defense mechanism.
Retaliation type of thing.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, whatever. If you're not gonna dump me and you're gonna do you, then I'm gonna do me too. Turns out it was some other stuff. Because now we're friends, 25 years later. And the whole way how we reconnected is really weird anyway. But yeah, so to answer the question, yes.
It ended a couple of times. But all right, Trish, what's good?
Yeah.
To answer the question, yes.
I don't think anybody has
go,
not
Wanda.
cheated.
It's on you, Wanda.
What?
You're next. You're up next.
All right.
I just want to know why.
Can we? Is there why?
The fact of the matter is, people cheat because they can, because they want to. There's no excuses. Period.
I think my screen is frozen.
I mean, I think we can give excuses, but the reality is there really isn't an excuse,
Man, I'm about to. Hold on. So if you're in the comments, it looks like we got about 3 viewers in here. Can y'all let me know? I just want to see, for one, answer the question, have y'all cheated on a significant other, yes or no? And 2, why do you think that people cheat? So Denise said, because they can. Trish, why you want to?
I think there are different reasons why. One, they could be neglected, not getting what they need. And they could be letting that other person know, I need this, I need this, I need this. And then they're not giving it to them. So they go get it somewhere else. Yeah. I think another reason why someone may do that is for retaliation. True. Maybe it happened to them and they just want to get them back. Another reason is, I don't know, maybe they're in love with 2 people. It can happen.
So true.
I'm just saying those are some reasons that it could happen, but that's all I got for you. Go ahead, Wanda.
All right, Wanda, talk to me, girl.
Yes, but it wasn't like a sexual thing. It was just like going out with someone else for like drinks and hookah. And I think got karma for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was out on this date with this person, I drank more than I should have, or I drank more than I should have, and got drunk. And he was like trying to take care of me, and we ended up going to a restaurant to get food because, you know, food soaks up alcohol, whatever. And I ended up throwing up in the restaurant. So then we got the food to go so he could take me home. And he was driving a Camaro, and I had to throw up again, and we were on the freeway, and I didn't want to throw up in his car. So I threw up in my purse.
Wanda.
and then
I would have threw up in that food.
And then to make matters worse, I had like a to-go cup of water in like between my legs. And so when I threw up, like, of course, naturally my legs, you know, like closed. So the water got in my lap.
Oh my God.
And then when he dropped me off and I got out of the car, it looked like I pissed my pants. And the next morning when he was taking me back to my car, he was like, I had a question. Pee on yourself.
Hey, do you think you were drinking because you were somewhere you shouldn't have been, and so
Girl,
do you think maybe?
I mean, at this point, I think it was just I was trying to like keep up, like,
right?
Yeah, I can drink, you know. But I was in my 20s, and now I'm 30 years old, and I know my limit.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah. So
All right,
karma.
question.
No, you, Gian.
No, let's get it out.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Have I ever cheated on a significant other? For one, let's do this. Let's define cheating.
That part.
Okay.
Nobody's got it?
No, you go. You define it.
Okay. When I define it the way that I think cheating is, I have cheated. So I define cheating doing anything that you wouldn't want to your significant other to do to you, right?
Okay.
Wanda, you don't agree? You look like it's a little.
No,
I agree.
Okay. Mine is flirting. I don't think that flirting is cheating, but if I seen him flirting with somebody else, I feel a little weird. But I don't say that's cheating. Okay. 2, I have kissed someone else while I was in a relationship, and that was it. And there were no feelings attached. It was just a kiss.
So why did you do it?
Yeah,
because you asked what are some reasons?
Right.
What was the reason for that?
You know what? It was really in like a moment type of thing. I wasn't too deep into the relationship that I was in. So I wasn't too deep in the relationship that I was in. And it was like a weird situation. Like I was in high school and it was with like this older guy. I felt, feeling myself type of thing. He was feeling me. That's cool. So he wanted to kiss, and so we kissed. Made out a little bit. That was it.
Okay. So you might have been pressured. Felt pressure.
Pressured is not the word, because I feel like that implies something more. But
like his expectations. You know what I mean? Like he had expectations of you. Like you didn't want to feel like you were a kid. So
maybe that was it. And maybe I feel like maybe I just wanted to experience that too. Just like to have the experience of being with an older guy, as well as having a secret too. You know what I mean? Like,
was it exciting? Like, was it like
a
adrenaline rush?
That was a very long time ago. I'm trying to think of exciting. Exciting. It made me anxious. I don't want to say exciting. I feel like exciting has a little bit of a positive connotation to it. It just had like, it made me a little anxious. Like, where is this going to lead to? Because I definitely didn't want it to take anywhere farther than a kiss. Right. So it's like, it's going to lead to, so I was like, let's kiss, cool, but you got to chill. And I'm pretty sure that I was like 17 and he was like 20 something. So it probably wasn't like the best situation to be in, but it just was like,
right.
Yeah. Exciting is the wrong word. I was a little anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right. There's that. Something y'all never knew about Gianna. All right. Let me see. What we got?
Girl.
Oh, this is.
I'm scared.
This is a good one. Who's it supposed to be on, Wanda?
I think Denise.
Okay.
You said what? Denise? No. It's on Wanda.
Oh, I got a lot of those.
No, not at all. That's easy.
No. Okay. Wanda says no. Easy. Trish.
No.
I was say that's kind of hard because you married and whatnot. You said yes, and that'd have been a problem. It could have been. Denise says multiple.
Well, the reason why I say that is because, I don't know if you guys have had this. That person that you just could never make it work. It was like either you were with someone or they were with someone, but you guys are still like cool, and then you try and then nope. Like I've had those situations. And sometimes you kind of wonder what could have been,
Yeah.
So something like that.
Okay.
And Gianna, do you have that one that got away?
I feel like I'm in the same boat as Denise. Like there's like time just didn't work out. The times didn't work out. Locations didn't work out.
It's always something wrong.
Always something.
Always.
So it just makes you feel like, well, what's supposed to happen here,
Right.
That's that.
Okay.
Okay, we just go steadily move on. I'm gonna say we got about 13 minutes left. I'll cut it at an hour. Look. Cheers. We got about 13 minutes left. I'm gonna cut it at an hour. For one, I'm just gonna take this time to say thank y'all for coming out here and being a part of this StreamYard business. I actually really do like the way that this is set up. How do y'all feel about like being able to connect with people and
it's cool.
I like it.
Okay. So you stream it and you stream it on YouTube. So like it's on YouTube right now.
It's on YouTube.
Okay. You can't do that on YouTube specifically. Like YouTube doesn't have its own app, or
you can go live on YouTube. But the thing about StreamYard is that, like, you see how when somebody comments and I could like show it up on the thing.
Right.
You have that. I think that if you go live on YouTube, you can't go live with anybody else. Like y'all are in separate locations.
Got it.
Just do this right here.
Gotcha.
Certain things at the bottom, you could just add the one that got away. Scroll across the bottom.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Okay.
So it's just like little things that are super cute that add a little pizzazz, to the thing.
Right.
This could work. Like I really actually do like sitting in front of people because we have such a good effing time. Like having the drink going, getting off of other people's energy, like living off of other people's energy or performing off of other people's energy is love. Like for real. I don't think I've ever had like one bad night. You know what I mean? So it's been good. But even still it still remains to be seen because I don't think this is a bad night. I like the conversation because I love such
I mean, especially right now when you can't do shit else.
Truth.
Right.
And that's the truth. We having a little ladies' night on Friday.
Right.
And we good. All right. Here. Oof.
Uh-oh.
But y'all married folk is gonna have to Trish with me.
I'm not married.
But y'all gonna have to separate yourselves. Okay. With y'all people. We got 2 singles and we got 2 people in a relationship. I like that. I like that setup. Okay.
Some balance here. We got some balance.
Balance. But y'all gonna have to remove yourself from your relationship just for a second.
Okay, just for a second.
Just for a second. Josh, can you hear me?
I don't know. It don't matter. He over there smoking. He probably don't even know. He probably think he in a dream anyway.
Okay. Would you be able to deal with someone who is carrying trauma with them into your relationship?
Oh, Lord. I think that's on you, Wanda.
Huh? Okay. No. If it's early in and I can like see the signs, no. I'm, like heading for the door. Running actually for the door. It's just life is too short and I just don't, relationship should be easy. It shouldn't be, in the beginning it should be easy. And then, you work past like your trials, tribulations, all that shit. But in the beginning, so is it in the beginning is the question.
Yeah, because it says the question is bringing trauma into the relationship.
Yeah, no.
And then it's like, what is that trauma?
That's what kind of trauma right here.
Right. Yeah, what kind of, because I think we all come with some kind of trauma. It's just how does it manifest in that relationship?
I don't come with no trauma, so.
I mean, there's something. I mean, it could be small,
The fact that I don't like to cry, now you feel like about
exactly.
Something traumatic happened to your ass where you don't like to cry, because then you think about that shit. Yeah.
Right.
And that affects your relationship. It really does.
Maybe that's why you don't really care to be in one.
Oh, we getting No, it's not. Okay, we're not even going to do that right now. Let me see. What kind of trauma?
Like trust issues? Like you've been cheated on?
Yeah, trust issues. It could be a lot.
Much trauma.
Daddy issues.
I think if a man has mommy issues, that's fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that relationship between a man and his mom, like now I'm your relationship, your significant other or whatever. How do you know how to treat me? And my thing is, you could have mommy issues, right?
Right.
But did you have a mother figure in your life that, showed you something else? You know what I mean? So it does depend on the trauma.
It does depend on the trauma.
I think if a man has been sexually assaulted when he was younger, that can cause problems.
Absolutely.
That's trauma like a motherfucker.
Yes, it is.
Mommy issues, that's traumatic. Even being beat, right? Like or seeing his father beat his mother, that's a problem. Right. Because now you thinking you can do that shit with me, possibly. Right. I don't know.
Right. In your mind, do you think that that's the norm? Honestly, you don't know anything. That's okay.
Yeah. So I think it does depend on what kind of trauma that people are willing to deal with. I'll say this for me. I'm sorry, Wanda, were you done?
No, I'm done, girl.
I'm sorry.
Hers was a hard no. She was done. It was a hard no.
Okay. So my thing is, for me, I was very young when I got into the relationship with my husband that I'm in right now. We both had shit, right? But didn't, like, at that age, you don't know. You really don't even know that you got trauma. You have no fucking idea. So as we grew together, we figured it out, like, oh, damn, that's why I do this, because this and this and this. But as, like, let's say now I'm 46 years old. Let's just say, God forbid, I was in the dating world or whatever right now. looking to get into a relationship, there's no fucking way I'm dealing with nobody that ain't healed they shit by now. I can't. Like, I don't have time. I don't have that kind of time.
No, that's real.
Right.
So you gotta have been to a therapist, have been to talk your shit, have been to some mentors.
Right.
I'm trying to live my best motherfucking life right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, no, not now.
Yeah.
But growing up and working through them together, I've done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, number one, I deal with trauma every day.
Right.
I don't want to have to do that at home because my profession, I'm a psychotherapist. Oh, okay. I am a psycho and I am a therapist. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, in my younger days, I probably would have taken that on thinking I could fix somebody. Right. And I actually had. I was dating somebody who disclosed that they suffered from like depression and anxiety. So to me, that's something's going on, right? There's some layers under there. And I thought, oh, no problem. I can do this. Yeah, that was a catastrophe. That was a catastrophe. But at this age now, again, like Trish said, it would depend on like the kind of trauma. You were in a traumatic car accident, okay, you know, and so have I, you know, but really deep-seated and deep-rooted issues that have not been addressed, no.
Okay.
I would probably send them somewhere.
I'm not a referral for you, but listen,
right. I'm gonna give them a referral. Linkage and referral. Here we go.
True, Lola. We got a comment. What is talking about? Oh, here we go. What if someone is actively working to fix it because that's a process and doesn't go away overnight?
Wanda probably are not ready to be in a relationship.
Wait, what? You guys are both talking at the same time.
That's the truth. What'd you say, Denise?
I said, depending on what it is, they're probably not ready to be in a relationship. Depending on what they're actively trying to fix. Okay. They probably should focus on themselves. You know, if they're actively trying to fix something, especially if it's something like addiction, you know, or trust issues, you know, grief.
Yes.
So like, depending on what it is, they probably need to focus on that and not, because a relationship can deter your focus and take you somewhere else, or even
make it
incite the issues that are already there. So we're gonna be friends while you working on that.
Okay, that's real. Does everybody agree? Look at you. Denise is that drink.
Well, I'm gonna say this because like I said, I'm where I am, but I recently started going to a therapist, right? In my 40s.
Right.
Even though I had been working them out myself, self-help books and videos and Oprah and shit like that. You know what I mean? So what is it? Sunday Soul, whatever, the master class, everything. I've been working on it myself, but I really just start going to an actual therapist. And that's even allowed me to go even deeper. So if I was meeting someone that was doing the same thing that I was doing, I would entertain it because they do want to be a better person, you know. But I, knowing that they're going through this, would need to kind of give them their space at times so that they can work through it, I think. And they would need to do the same for me.
True.
You know, just allow the space to heal, to work it out, and then to understand and be there, be a sounding board. You know, and if I'm having a fucked up day, just understand that today ain't a good day for me.
Yeah.
But like you said, you know, maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship, but we in one. So now what?
Yeah. So you're already doing it, right? You already have been in your relationship. So I think that's a little different than like taking on new stuff, you know?
Yeah. True. I believe
because you are essentially growing, you know, together.
Yeah.
You know, you and your current. But I think, you know, and it depends too on where I am. Like I might be fucked up too. So maybe I don't need to be with you either. You know.
Yeah. Wanda, you still say no?
A lot of factors.
I think it depends. Like what she said, like where you are, how far you've come. If you're just getting started, I don't think that it's healthy to be in a relationship while you're trying to work on yourself. Sometimes you should just be single. I think you get the best of yourself when you're single. You discover so much when you're single. So it really just depends on the trauma and also how far you are in the trauma. So I guess I can agree with that and say that, yeah, I guess I would maybe date someone that's doing it.
Working on it. Wanda out here preaching. She said, you find the best in yourself when you're single. Listen, I be loving myself. That's all I'm going to say. Anywho, what's the question? Would I date somebody who's actively who's bringing trauma into the relationship? I'm gonna agree with y'all when you say it, like it depends on the type of trauma, because I already have an issue with seeing things in a relationship and being ready to get out the door. Like I've been single for so long. Like I be single and I know that I'm okay being by myself. So if you bring in trauma in a relationship and I start seeing some things, shoot, you sneeze the wrong way, I'll be like, that's a part of your trauma.
Right. Yeah. You gotta protect your peace. You gotta protect your peace.
That's the truth. And that's the truth. So it's like it really definitely depends on how that manifests. I need to see how that affects you and will it fit in with, you know, with this. Will it fit in here? And that's also to say that I'm trying to be better about not trying to, find the out, trying to be better about working things out. You know what I mean? Because I will be quick to be like, okay, this isn't working out. And that's just because I know that I'm okay by myself, but I am doing better on trying to work with people. So if you do bring trauma into our relationship, I also have to understand that everybody has something, right? Like I can't just, if I think that if we're going to come in and we're going to have the perfect relationship, then that mindset has to go out the door. So I have to figure out how to work. I have to figure out how to fix it. I have to figure out how we're going to incorporate ourselves together to make something happen.
What are some deal breakers?
Oh, go ahead.
That was one of the questions that I pulled. I was like,
what are some deal breakers you guys have?
Side kids.
Who's gonna go first?
Side kids? You mean like kids on the side while you were dating?
Yes.
Oh hell no! Yeah, bye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's about it.
Dang.
What? I mean, I can even get through. I can even get through.
Nobody's trying to deal with no side kids. I get it.
Girl.
Maybe you want to like sock them little mofos every time you see them. Like,
Damn. Shut up.
Like, oh, it's you again. Like, dang.
That's a deal,
It's like a constant reminder.
Right, exactly.
Oh, baby, it ain't the baby fault. Dang.
It's not.
I know, but it's not. And I wouldn't be mean to the kid or whatever, but I couldn't be there. Have at it. Do your thing.
You're like, I couldn't be mean to the kid because I would never see them anymore in life.
All of that right there. Shit. What?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's just for me.
Wanda, what about you? I think that's pretty universal.
Yeah.
No, it ain't, girl. You got some people that have whole ass families and still be with their regular family, and both families know about it.
Dang.
You know how they did back in the day? They had a whole other extra family
across the street, girl. Across the street.
They didn't have same options that we have now too, though, either.
Yeah. Didn't Gabrielle Union, she was with Dwayne Wade. Yeah, that he got a girl pregnant.
She stayed. She stayed. He has it's a son, right?
So I guess in that scenario, if you're with someone that has money, but she has money too, but I don't know.
But she got trauma too.
I don't never see the kid though.
That's true. She does have trauma.
So she might have some issues going on.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Forgot that even happened.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay. Deal breakers.
My deal breaker.
Oh, you only got one? That's cute.
Deal breakers. Okay, so well, since COVID's happening right now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But like having no passport, that's
a good one.
That's a deal breaker.
That's a good one.
If he don't have one, that's a deal breaker. But like he can go get one.
My friend once dumped somebody because they didn't vote.
Yeah, that's not.
I think both of those things is just not
fixable,
educated. Right? They're definitely fixable, and they're just not educated enough about the issue.
I hear they don't travel though, so it's like you don't have a desire.
Teach them some new shit,
girl.
They gonna love the shit out your ass because you teaching them all kind of shit.
Right. They gonna explore the
Take
world
that off
with
your
you.
list. Take that off.
All right.
They're gonna run the world with Wanda.
I'll put that on. I'll put that as like a maybe kind of thing. Like, okay, they
put that in. On the first date, you can ask him. If he says no, tell him by the time we get on the next date, I'm gonna need you to have put in your pay for it and put your application in.
Add the passport application. Send them a link. Parking lot that one says. Parking lot that one.
Okay, I'll parking lot it.
Put that on the parking
lot. A man that has kids.
Oh, really? Girl, that knocks out 90% of the.
How old are you?
So I'll say I'll compromise with one kid.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
30.
Would you date younger?
2 years younger.
All right, you might be able to find some.
Maybe. That's a hard maybe.
That is a rough one. But I also wonder, like,
no passport and no kids, girl. Especially if you date black men, they ain't got no passport and they got 50-11 kids.
Listen,
50-11?
50-11.
When you're dealing with somebody with kids, there's so much more that you have to deal with.
It's true. That's true.
It's not just him having a kid and his attention being on that child. It's
you're in a relationship with both of them.
Somebody.
Exactly. And I've had experience with dating guys that had kids. So and I'm a Leo, I'm selfish, I want to be center of attention. And I don't want to be one to get along with.
Wanda is quiet out here.
No, I'm just saying from experience, like I want to be like your number one priority. Like, when we're, if I want to go out with you next weekend, I don't want you to be like, oh, it's this weekend. Like I gotta,
Right.
It's just, I don't know.
I noticed that women that, I'm assuming you don't have kids, right, Wanda?
I don't have kids.
Typically, I noticed that women who don't have kids, that's one of their deal breakers. I watched this show. I don't know if you guys noticed. I watched that show, Put a Ring on It. Anybody ever seen that? It's a good show. It's about these couples that go to therapy. It's 4 of them. And one of the girls doesn't have a kid. She's almost 40. Doesn't want kids either, too. But didn't want to accept her fiance's kid. But girl, you already with him. She was already in a relationship with him. But I noticed that too with women who don't have kids. That's kind of like that's one of their, yeah.
And I also noticed that women that do have kids that are single, they also want a guy that has kids so that they ain't gotta look. I've done what I needed to do. You've done what
we're not doing this no more, right?
Right, exactly.
What kills me is I know women that have kids that don't like to date men with kids, and I'm just like,
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know them. I'm telling you.
Well, I have a
And they older than you, Wanda.
My sister, she told me from her experience because she got with her husband that's now, but at the time he was her boyfriend. And when they started dating, like he was expecting a kid. And so she's been the step mom to that kid. He's like, I think 18 now. And she's been there all his life. But she was like, if she could do it again, she wouldn't date someone that had a kid.
Was the mom crazy?
No, I don't think she was.
That's the only way for me. My thing is, if your baby mama is crazy, like, nah, I can't fuck with you. Yeah.
I think it's how they were raising the kid. Like, you raise your kid a certain way, and then when they go to someone else's like home, they don't want to like abide by what that person's rules are. So it was more, I think, more so of her having to, tug of war kind of thing with him.
Mm-hmm. Because guess what? If the baby mama don't want me to whoop your kid, I can't go around. I hand out whoopings.
Right. And I know that when you do have that deal breaker, I think you should stick with it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a long time ago I was dating this guy, and I had never told him I had a kid, right? At the time, my son was like 7. He's 26 now. And on one of our dates, he said, I think it was our first date actually, but this was back in the days when people actually went on dates and they actually talked on the phone. Right?
Good old days.
And he told me at dinner, oh yeah, I don't date girls with kids. Well, I never told him that I had a kid. He said he didn't date girls that had kids. And I said, oh, that's unfortunate because I have a 7-year-old, right? And I think in his mind, he was like, oh, shit. He was like, well, there are exceptions, right? And we dated. Well, yeah, that didn't work out. Why? Because he should have stuck with his guns because he had this whole thing about not even marrying anyone with kids because he grew up where he was treated different than his step siblings. Right? Because the step siblings had the same parents and he was the kid with the different mom or whatever living in the house. And that was always his thing.
So was he planning on treating your son different if y'all had kids together?
No. Right. So that's the thing. He didn't want that. He didn't have kids. He still doesn't have kids. He's probably almost 50 now.
He probably sterile.
He ain't sterile.
Oh, okay.
So anyway.
Shit.
Needless to say, that didn't happen, and that was why, right? Because he was like, "Oh no, I can't do this. We're not married, blah blah blah. I don't want the kids to be treated differently." I don't know if he thought I would treat them differently or he would treat them differently.
Right.
But they would be all your kids.
They would.
Why would you treat your kids different?
I don't know.
That's on him.
Because his dad treated him different than his.
Oh, and that was his dad?
Yeah, his dad treated him different than the kid that he had with the new wife.
Oh, and they all lived in the same house?
They all lived in the same house. So he always had this thing about.
Yeah, see, he had that trauma.
And
that's that deep trauma.
Girl, that's what I told you back in the days. I was willing to take that on, But he still doesn't have any kids to this day. So I think if that's like your deal breaker, stick with that because the kids aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, like ever.
That's the truth. And it's like you knew, you said, well, there's exceptions. You knew you didn't want to be with nobody that had kids, so don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was molded. He was like, yeah, well, there's exceptions. He tried it, but yeah, it didn't work.
Tried it.
He tried it.
Gee, I think that it's very ironic that you love sex and relationships.
Isn't it?
Like she that, living vicariously.
True. I like to learn about everybody else.
Right.
I think that is so crazy. I mean, crazy not in a crazy way, but it's weird. But okay. All right.
I was the same thing the other day, honestly. I was like, it's because the thing about it is I'd be talking to people about their relationships and I'd be like, ooh, having all my input and whatnot. They'd be like, "Oh, so what you?" I've been single for a long time.
All right. What's your who did who just me and Wanda did the deal breakers?
Yeah,
I think so.
Now, I think my deal breaker in the beginning when first meeting someone is like, I can't do bad breath or jacked up teeth. Like, I'm just not doing that. I don't care how fine you are with your mouth closed. I can't do bad breath and bad teeth.
I agree. I can't either.
I'm not even trying to take you to the dentist or none of that, because that tells me you have bad hygiene. Like, no.
What if he doesn't have bad hygiene? What if he just has like some sort of gum?
Girl, that's gingivitis. Girl, he got something going on. No. No,
Girl, that's gingivitis.
Gingivitis. Okay, no.
Right.
Periodontal disease. Something's going on.
I'm
in a relationship, I would agree with you on the side babies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking, another deal breaker that I have, I can't do somebody who can't spell. If you're using the wrong, like which is which or who they there, you're using the wrong. I'm done. Because me, I'm the type, I'm gonna correct you. I'm gonna put and then that'll get annoying.
You're gonna be mad. I'm gonna get mad.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you why I dumped this guy once, right?
That's so
this fool texted me and said, women have really good intuition. And he spelled it like this: INTERWISHING.
Yeah, you blocked. You blocked.
Block and delete, girl. Block and delete.
You know what? That is another one. It's
Hell
like
no.
if
I'm
you're
not
not smart, I can't deal with somebody who
you don't have to be like a brainiac, but dude, you gotta have like your homonyms, synonyms, and antonyms. They need to be,
You have to have a basic understanding of how to Google a word that you don't know. That's all you got to do. You got to Google it, bro. Like
intuition, though, boo.
I'm sure the spell check was trying to say, "Don't send me shit."
Yeah, spell
like
check.
that.
What? Right. Girl, I texted him back the correct spelling, right? I texted him back the correct spelling, and his response was a question mark. Like, okay, we not doing this.
He said, "Now what's that word?"
Yeah, he's like, huh? I told my friends about it, right? And now we have this running joke. Every time I see them, they'll say, "So, what's your intuitions today?" Like, you're not doing that.
That's
okay. I feel you on that.
I'm really not even attracted to you anymore at all.
Girl, he was ugly after that.
At all. Right.
And before, I just thought he was just the finest thing too.
Right.
Like,
yeah, you can't be dumb, bad breath, and yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Give him the boot. Let me see. Deal breakers. Negativity is a big one. People have bad days. Definitely, and I understand that. But if everything is woe is me, I'm just not that person. And it will be really hard for me to stick around if everything is a problem. Everything is everybody else's fault but yours. Like,
right. No accountability.
Like, well, why did they that? Like, you definitely have to take a step back and look at yourself. Let's do that first.
Right.
And then let's look at, outliers, outstanding. Some things happen. Things happen for sure. I got to get that to you. But at the same time, if things continually happen, there's a common denominator, and it sounds like YOU, honestly. So I think that negativity is a big one for me because I can't, for one, I'm very particular about who I let touch my energy.
Yeah.
And give my energy and who I exchange energy with. So your energy got to be right, boy. Honestly, keep it a buck. You know what? Smoking, I really, really don't.
Yeah, me too.
I like to kiss a lot.
Ugh,
So
bad breath. Told you.
I don't want to kiss you, smell and taste cigarettes, kiss you and taste another substance.
But what if that person knows that about you and makes sure that they brush their teeth and they do everything that they supposed to do? No? Okay.
A person who smokes, I don't care how much you brush your teeth, it's on you. It's following you.
You talking about smoking cigarettes or just smoking anything?
Both.
Okay.
For me, I don't know about G.
I don't like the smoking of anything. And it also like I want to date you. I don't want to date high you. Those are two totally different people, and it's a different person every time usually. Like they're not going to act the same if you're sober and not sober. Two different people. So I want to date you, and I don't want you to have like vices. Like I want you to live like and maybe that's just me. Like I want you to live like I live. Like I try to live with a clear head, you know what I mean? Like live in the moment. I want to live and see the world through my eyes, not Gianna's eyes. So smoking is a thing. I honestly have
and your thing is called smoke and what?
SipNSmoke.
Sip and smoke.
But you see, she not sipping or smoking.
So you want to sip and smoke, and you don't want to.
You ain't doing either.
Love, sex, and relationships, and you don't.
Right. She want to do everything she don't do. I told you. She lives vicariously through everybody else.
Crying. I do sip and smoke because people drink and smoke. So I got to cater.
What kind of men do you feel like you're going to attract?
I don't want to date. Listen, that's the cop out right there. If they be like, "Hey, girl, what you want? You was smoking tonight?" I can't.
Right.
Well, I was watching your podcast. I watched every last single one of your podcasts. I think you cool as shit. I was watching it because it was Sip and Smoke, and I was sipping and smoking and watching all your podcasts. I think you cool as fuck. I want to go out with you. No?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you as a fan. Did you subscribe? Did you like?
Oh my God.
Like, share, and subscribe. Let's figure that out. I like to kiss.
Yeah.
I like to kiss. That's it. And a big one. I don't want my kids to smoke.
Right.
And that
you don't want
my kids.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So if they're watching,
that is a statistic for sure.
Yeah.
If your parents smoke, the probability of you smoking goes skyrockets.
Gotcha.
What about drinking, G, or is it just the smoking? Yeah, I drink occasionally. If you're an alcoholic, that's a no. But I drink occasionally. It's just smoking.
What if they willing to go to the 12-step program?
The alcoholic? Friends until I figure out who the person you are after that is. You're not even the same person anymore, right? You don't have that substance.
When you get to that 12th step and you write your apology letters, then we can talk.
Call me.
You're a totally different person, and I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
How about that? That's really, you know what? I'm really working on my deal breakers. So, because I got to do better, I got to stop trying to have a foot out the door.
All the time.
Yeah, you need to figure that out.
That is all about. Mechanism.
I am. I'm working on. First step is admitting, right?
That's some trauma going on that happened.
Right.
Here we go. Full circle. Where Josh at? Tell him we going full circle. We'll
Josh is he done had an edible. He out.
Okay, we gonna leave him where he at then.
Oh, can he do edibles, G?
Edibles.
No, because you're a different person.
Hold the fuck up. So you're trying to tell me you don't want nobody, you want somebody you date that don't drink, don't smoke, because you want to know the real them.
Girl, she want to date herself.
But then you want to do, what are some things that you want to do?
What are some things that I want to do? I want to travel. What do you mean? What I want to do?
Okay.
G, you got a passport?
100%. I had to. I'm a flight attendant. Here we go.
Right.
But edibles. Every once in a while, I don't want somebody with a substance problem who feels like they have to have.
I get that part. I do.
Every once in a while.
So like he probably does it once every couple months.
Yeah.
Like if it's there, which it's never there. My nephew just happened to bring it over, and so
every once in a while. Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's fine with me. I'm
okay?
just saying, is it okay with you?
Yeah, I would say every once in a while.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay. We're running on an hour and 30, y'all.
I know. We got some comments going.
Such a good conversation. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up tonight. You know, we're definitely gonna have this again because for one, I need to be more consistent with posting things. When I go ahead and hit up that who wants to be a part of ladies' night, go ahead and hit the DMs, of course, and we'll run this back for sure. The next thing I'm gonna do, hopefully, I'll have something on the 22nd as long as that person gets back to me. I think that's really gonna go up.
Okay.
Freaking conversation, and then after that. I want to have a fellas night. So that I'm just gonna be a moderator. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna have questions. I'm gonna ask questions and let them answer. Or even if they just want to talk, let that happen because that doesn't happen enough that a bunch of people who don't necessarily know each other get in here and talk. You know what I mean? A bunch of guys and I'm gonna get that going too. So that's really it for tonight, y'all. Y'all are loved for showing up. Thank y'all so much. Lou, I know you was trying to be up in here, girl.
She did post a little comment. Hallie really can't keep a man. Maybe she was tuning in or something.
Oh, Hallie. It's all bad. Wanda, thank you so much for showing up. Trish, sister, you are Denise, I appreciate you, my girl. For
anytime, girl.
Those technical problems. I see you. All right. Have a great night. Love y'all.
Peace out, ladies.